Hey, what's up, guys? TheCampingRusher here. Nintendo's done it again. Big leak, focusing on live event chapter 5, kind of the same thing at this point. And then more talk about yesterday's bot discussion, and then more teasers that we haven't talked about that seem to have been around on the map for 1 to 2 weeks here. And I want to know your thoughts. Stick with me. Here we go. 5 days until the big bang. It's exciting. We're close. It's sad. It's bittersweet. I got a session lined up again tonight. Just going to play as much as I can, as this could be the last time we ever play Fortnite OG. And it's been a heck of a ride. Yeah, but again, just excited for what's to come, but sad to say goodbye to this action-packed, fun month of Fortnite that we've had. Now, going into Chapter 5, we usually discuss this going into a new season. What is your wish list? Akko proposed this. He threw a couple things in there. Winter map, simple, fun loot pool, some season OG items stick around, the train vehicle based on kind of some evidence and a theory based on the look of the map, which we've seen already, the Chapter 5 map, and storyline. I agree with some of those things. The simple, fun loot pool with rare but rewarding gold items, mythic items, whatever it is. I like overpowered weapons, but I want them to be scarce, and I want it to feel good when you actually get them. Like the gold tack this season has been, I think I've had it like once or twice, and it's such a good feeling when I get it. And then storyline is just so up there for me. I hope we do dive back into that a little bit. Again, this is all focused on Battle Royale. We've been talking so much about the Lego mode, Rocket League Racing, the music mode, all the other stuff that Fortnite's got planned for us, but there hasn't been a ton on Battle Royale. Again, we have talked about the map, and I'm actually going to talk about it again because it's just been a while since we focused on Battle Royale. This is our map with code names, official code names in the files for Chapter 5 POIs. Some of these will change, some of these may stay the same, and this is just based on, the name, the code name, and then kind of the look of spots where these could potentially be. So official names, official map, just not official placement of the names. And also here's a look at Chapter 5 landmark code names. So these are the ones that won't be named on the map, but they exist on the map, and this is what they're called in the files right now. So we have discussed this, if you're a fan of the channel, a week or two ago, but it's been a while, so I thought I'd remind you. There's been an official creator email sent out for the M&M cosmetics, and now we've got the answers to what's actually happening here. There's 3 skins confirmed: Slim Shady, Marshall Nevermore, and Rap Boy. Shady double saw pickaxe, Axe Bout Me pickaxe, some back blings, 3 back blings, 2 gliders, and then 1 emote, it looks like. It seems like there will not be an emote that features his music, unfortunately, and these are potentially a look at the 2 pickaxes here from Wenzo. I like the censor Wenzo put there. Gun is bad. Hashtag metaverse. Going along with all the new ratings on the Fortnite experiences, of course. Okay, we're going to talk now about the bots. In the last video, we went into it. This season, it's not just me. A lot of people are noticing an uptick in the number of bots that are existing, not only in casual games, but ranked games too. And this actually pushed people, because not a lot of people know there's bots in ranked, and I think there are less in ranked, but ranked Battle Royale had more players on than casual. That's never happened before. It's because of the bots. So there's a couple things to bring up here. First, are they going to fix it for next season? I hope so. Someone brought up, though, maybe they brought back the bots because of the nostalgia. Not that bots, I don't think were around a ton back then. That's when it was starting to get added, but just, I guess, the slowness of players, how everyone was newbie, how it felt casual and fun. That's what Fortnite was like in the original Chapter 1, because everyone was just worse than they are now. So maybe they brought this back on purpose, because they didn't bring bots back. Usually bots are there to help with fast matchmaking, but when you've got 4 million players on, matchmaking speed shouldn't be an issue. And then Not Jules Dev, a trusted source for getting things in the files, he says that some ranked lobbies only have 24 real players per lobby and also get filled with bots. And like I've said, there are bots in ranked, and we didn't have official data of what the number is. It's weird here, because I trust this guy. we use a lot of his info, but I think like 24 real players only per lobby seems a little low. I don't know if I buy that, but at the same time, again, I do trust this guy. I've heard that people are getting more bots in lower ranked games, and then once you get out, to Platinum, Elite, etc., you are finding games with all players and no bots. Again, if it's ranked, no matter what the rank, it should be all players, not bots. And then you can load some of the casual lobbies with bots if that's what you're trying to do, but it should be separate. And right now, both having them doesn't make sense. So ranked players, your experience, leave it down below. What do you think your percent is for bots to real players? By bots, I do mean non-human AI. Like I said, I'm not trash talking, not giving a nickname to a bad player. More dates have been leaked in the files for upcoming seasons. And I know it's a little early to talk about it, but it's public, so we might as well. And it's actually from the same guy who just did the bots in rank number, and he's adjusted season number. This is from the files, but he put season number there just to make it easier to understand. Basically, this season, we know season OG ends on the 3rd, and December 3rd is the start of next season, our chapter 5 season 1. Then the season after that is going to start on March 8th. Right now, these could change, but it's pretty accurate. It'll be within a couple days. And then season 3, we're already talking about season 3, will start around June 14th. So each season at this point seems to be about 3 months long, 90 days, back to what we're used to. Next here, a Formula 1 collab is coming. We have discussed this, but a little bit more info. This is related to the Rocket League racing mode, and but it looks like we're getting Battle Royale skins as well. The collab includes approximately 10 default skins that are customizable. It also includes a glider, which has a flame trail. Most of it's encrypted. We've seen the ones that are not, but there's, again, 10, so this is just 2 of them. Thanks to everyone using code TheCampingRusher, by the way. What a perfect time to transition to that. And thanks for the love. Type someone else in there if it's not me. This is the employee Christmas ornament for this year. And reason we bring it up is there's some cool Easter eggs in there. If you're looking at it, you can see Unreal Engine, Rocket League / Rocket Racing, Music Note, Rock Band / Pump Up the Jams, Fall Guys, of course that's also owned by Epic, Adventure with Lego. Come on, just hearing it gets me fired up. I cannot wait. And of course, the big one, Fortnite. So Nintendo has done it again. New images from Nintendo. G-Matrix actually was the one who posted about it, and there's 2, one with text, one without. Obviously, live event. To me, my guess here is it seems like those reality strands that we see in the lobby photo, right? And we know we're going to ride those like grind rails in the live event. And to me, it's going to be us transitioning from reality to reality, different game modes, different phases of the event. And I think this last one that we're looking at, this could be close to the finale. This is phase 6, the end, us being pulled into the black hole, or even our first glimpse at the new map, the new reality for Battle Royale. That's my guess. Take your guesses down below. Colors are beautiful. If this is, well, we know it's part of the live event, but if it's close to the finale, I really like what they've done here. It's visually appealing. And thank you, Nintendo. There's always something, right? Once a season with these guys. There's also a little video shot here. I believe this is fake. I've had it for a couple days, but regardless if it's fake or not, it's basically taking the lobby photo that we have, which is official, and giving it a video teaser. And you kind of get an idea. It's going to look like this, except we're going to be more so riding the strands of reality rather than just floating through space. But still worth showing off. And I would not think this is official. If it is there, you've seen it early. My job is done. Right? Couple other things here. The difference between the Fracture and Durian event. If you don't know, Fracture was our previous live event about a year ago now, and it was, a lot of people called it a failure, at least compared to others, and the reason was it was too long. It was all about like exploring and collecting things. It just didn't, and I was the same. I'm usually a pretty positive guy, but it didn't give me that feeling I get in the live events, right? I get chills sometimes, and I feel like a dork saying it, but whatever. I'm live, I'm having fun, and some of these live events, you're right, you just got to shake it off. But I didn't get that with the previous event. But good news, Fracture was labeled as a social event, and Durian, which is our live event this season, that's the code name, is currently labeled as a live event. Even though it seems somewhat we're going to be exploring things because of the big map, exploring the different modes, this isn't going to be like Fracture. It's shorter. We know from Sony it's 12 to 15 minutes long. The Eminem concert's going to be in there somehow. Finally, the topic to end off the video is in the final Sloan and Jones voice lines. They just came out this week. One of the things that Sloan says to Jones is, keep the campfire burning, Jones. And I thought this was just a cool way to say, like, just keep trekking on, keep going. But around the map, and I've noticed this, but I always thought they were just used up, all the campfires are burned out. And apparently this has been happening since season 7/season 8, so it's been a couple weeks. And I'm just trying to think if this means something. You would think it does. The connection means something rather than it just being a figure of speech. Thanks for watching. Touch the like button. Take care. Talk soon. Goodbye.